This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. So yesterday we are learning about fixed asset module. Okay. Give me a second. Let me close all these things. It's not required. Fine. Let me recap what we have discussed yesterday. I know it is a new terminology for everyone, but it is not a complex. So the major difference between current asset versus fixed asset. Current asset versus fixed asset is, for current asset, there is no depreciation calculation. No depreciation calculations will be done for current asset. For fixed assets, depreciation will be calculated. Always depreciation will be calculated. Sometimes there is appreciation only for land. Only for land it will be appreciation, but normally it is depreciations only. Okay. There are two methods of depreciations we know. Of course, in the system there are many depreciation methods. Majorly it is two methods. One is straight line, another one is reducing balance. Why it was given two methods is to submit your books of records to government of authorities, any government, whether it is not only India, any country in the world. So they will follow two books of records. Maybe the acts may be different. The acts may be different. In India, it is Companies Act and Income Tax Act. Okay, so usually Companies Act means they will use straight line method, and Income Tax Act means government has given provision you can use straight line method or reducing balance method, but majority companies they will follow reducing balance method. Okay, what is the purpose of this reducing balance method? You will understand most probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow why it is using reducing balance. Fine. Now acquisition means purchasing the material. Depreciation means you are decreasing the value. Example, I have taken a car. After some period, if you are using the car value will be decreased. That is depreciation. Disposal of sale means selling the item. Disposal of scrap means you are putting in the dustbin. Okay, we have taken two examples, like one example with a straight line and reducing balance. If it is a straight line, if I purchased a car at 6 lakhs, then depreciation will be calculated every year 1.2 lakhs, 1.2 lakhs, like this 5 years. After 5 years, the car value will become 0. Whereas reducing balance, it is percentage. You can map percentage, whatever it is there. So for easy calculation purpose, I have taken 50%. But in real time scenario, it may not be 50%. It may be 64%, 63%, 34%, 31%, whatever it may be. Okay, so for easy calculation I have taken. Now depreciation profiles. So in the system, first one is you need to create depreciation profile. We have created. In the depreciation profile, we are attaching depreciation methods. One is straight line. Of course, in straight line there are two methods: straight line service life, straight line life remaining. Two methods are there. What is the difference? Slight difference there between straight line service life and straight line life remaining, that you will understand later. Straight line. Then we have created fixed asset groups. Next we need to create books. In D365 it is books. In 2012 it is value model. Okay, in value model, in the previous version, only 3 layers are available: current layer, operations layer, tax layer, only 3. And in D365 it was enhanced from 3 layers to 10 layers. So extra layer 1, layer 2, layer 2, layer 3, like that. Layer 7 it is there, extra 7 layers, total 10 layers. Okay, and then we are continuing. Let me go to the application. Let me open this application. Let me open this application. The first step is depreciation profile. Second step is fixed asset group. Third step is books. Now fourth step, in the fixed asset group, you can map number sequences and you can attach books. You can attach books also. So we have created a company called BIL. Am I right? The company name is BIL, Britannia Industries Limited. Something I have created one company. So fixed assets module. First step is depreciation profiles. We have defined yesterday. So one is straight line service life. So in this we have selected fiscal. You can select fiscal calendar or calendar and fiscal period. Next one is reduced imbalance. If it is reduced imbalance, definitely it should be mapped with 50%. Like some percentage we need to map. I have entered as example 50%. Percentage is mandatory for reduced imbalance. Next, once it is defined, then next one is fixed asset groups. So what are the different groups of fixed assets? It is there. Those fixed asset groups you need to create. Mobiles one group, laptops one group, systems one group, furniture one group, buildings one group. Whatever the groups, whatever it is there in your system, you can create different groups. Defined. Next one is books we have created. So for each group we need to create 2 books. For each group we need to create 2 books. One is current layer, another one is tax layer. One is current layer, another one is tax layer. So 2 layers created. If you look at this one, it is showing here layer, current layer or tax layer. It is creating. Okay, so in 2012 previous version you will find only 3, whereas in D365 there is layer 1 to layer 7 also added in D365. Fine. Okay, now during posting, at the time of posting current layer, I am posting tax layer also for purchase and sales. During purchase and sales, I don't want to post separately. I will post from the current layer. That I will show you. I have mapped these things. For current layer, we have used depreciation profile, straight line service life. For tax layer, we have mapped reduced imbalance. Okay, till now we did it up to this point. Give me a second. So we have attached the calendar. Let me go to this one and let me verify the same calendar, whatever it is there. I will use that calendar. General ledger, ledger setup, ledger, whatever the calendar I am using, the same calendar I will use in real-time scenario. So it is CAL. Let me go to CAL, from which starting date it is there. I'm just verifying. The financial year is Jan to December or April to March. Oh, it is April to March. Huh? For USA it is Jan to December. Okay, no problem. Fine. This is fine, no issues. So I will purchase the asset in April 1st, no issues. Fine, it was created. Next one is, once this is done, then we need to go to fixed asset groups. So each fixed asset wise, I can map number sequence. I can map number sequence each fixed asset wise, because if I want to know how many laptops are there, how many buildings are there, how many furnitures are there, how many mobiles are there, how many like whatever it is there, each asset wise I want number sequence separately. Then it has flexibility. You can map number sequence for fixed assets, and I can create fixed asset number sequence separately. If you are not mapped, it will accept from the fixed asset continuous number sequence. Let me show you. Suppose laptop. Okay. Company BIL. So laptop LP. 6 digits is more enough for me. Usually the best practice, I will follow continuous, and 6 digits is enough. I'm mapping LP. If you have not mapped number sequence for this one, it will capture continuous number from the fixed asset master. It will be continuous for buildings 1. It will create FA001 for building, BIL-001, BIL-002, like this. Okay, I will show you that one later. So if you have, usually the best practice is fixed asset group wise number sequence mapping. This is the best practice. 99.9999 customers, they will follow this number sequence fixed asset group wise. For furniture also you can enable, and you can map number sequence. For buildings also you can enable number sequence. This is the best practice. Okay, fine. Once it is created, yes please.
Satya, what is the difference between this number sequence code between number sequence?
Where it is number sequence code? This is number sequence. Okay, and actually we have in general like fixed asset module. For customers number sequence are there, for vendors number sequence are there, for fixed assets also. In fixed asset parameters, we know like if it is a customer number sequence, it is in accounts receivable parameters. If it is a vendor, it is accounts payable. In the same manner for fixed assets, number sequence available here.
Okay. Will it generate or do we need to generate it?
It will generate automatically. No need to do it. It will generate automatically. And if you want, you can modify.
So when we create the asset group, or it will get created is?
So no, it is created in the generate button. We have created a new company, am I right?
Yeah.
At that time, second step or third step is number sequence creation. So in the parameters, it will create automatically. But whatever you are doing now here, fixed asset group wise number sequence, that is not available. You need to create. So for this one, I have not mapped anything. Then it will capture from here. Understood?
Yeah.
So always best practice is fixed asset group wise number sequence. Group wise number sequence is the best practice. Fine. Okay, so number sequence attached. Yesterday topic. Yes, please.
Satya, this is Ganesh. So if we do the number sequence code for each of the fixed asset group manually, that number sequence which has been generated earlier in the third step will be kept idle, right? It cannot be used.
This is not used.
Okay.
This will be idle only. If in
but
case,
your advice, it is to create the number sequence manually for each of the fixed asset group. That will
Exactly.
be more useful for tracking the fixed assets.
Exactly, you're right. Exactly, you're right. So 99.9, wherever I saw more than 100 clients. Every client they are following number sequence. This one. This is the best practice. This is ideal only. Nothing to use. If in case you have not mapped, then definitely it will capture from here. But that is not the best practice always, because I want to see how many laptops are there. Suppose mobiles, how many mobiles are there? So if it is continuous number sequence, I can track how many laptops number sequence continuous. Okay.
Okay.
So next one is asset books. Books need to be attached. As I told you, fixed asset group wise, books should be attached. So that's what here in the fixed asset laptop, books are there. We have two books of records. One is current layer. If it is a current layer, you need to mention how much life of this one. Because if it is a depreciation methods, if you go to depreciation profiles, the first step we have created. Look at this one. If it is a straight line, we have not mentioned the life. But as per the understanding yesterday calculation, if it is a straight line, we need to mention the life. That life you are mapping in the fixed asset group books. In the fixed asset groups books, here you are attaching life is 5 years, means 60 periods. 5 multiply with 12, 60 periods. And I want one more, another book, tax layer also. So for this tax layer, no need to map the percentage. Already percentage is defined in the profile. In the depreciation profile, it is not required. So you need to. So what I did, look at this one. In the fixed asset group, I clicked on books, and how many books you want, those many books you need to map it. If it is USA, there will be 4 books or 5 books. They have different calculation methodology. Okay, current layer and tax layer have attached. Understood? Any confusion here? If it is a straight line, current layer, you need to mention what is the life. If it is a tax layer, it is not required to map any service life. Anyhow, it is percentage. That percentage is already configured in the depreciation profile. Done. So 4th step is completed. I'm copying this one to the new file, today's topic, today's file. So I'm removing all these things. Okay, let me keep like this, because everything will be in one shot. Depreciation profile need to be created, fixed asset groups need to be created, books need to be created, and then fixed asset group attaching number sequence and books. Okay, next one is parameters. Fixed asset parameters you need to define. So next one is fixed asset parameters. Sorry, before that we need to map fixed asset posting profiles. Okay, always the best practice is initial capital only. Posting profiles you need to define. Posting profiles. So we know like customer posting profile, vendor posting profile, like that. A fixed asset posting profiles also you need to define. Let me define that one. So here fixed asset posting profiles. Click on new fixed asset posting profile. Okay, there are so many. Forget about all these things. We know like terminology. Acquisition means purchases. Depreciation means decreasing the value. Disposal of sale means sales. Disposal of scrap means like putting the dustbin. I will discuss with you remaining also. We'll discuss this one later. First, let us understand acquisition. If it is acquisition, we need to map first current book. So main account, it is we are purchasing this tangible assets 100 and cash. What do you mean by like this? This is debit and this is credit. So whenever you are purchasing, asset account will be debited and cash account will be credited. Agree? My cash will be decreased. By paying cash, I will get asset value will be increased. Debit means what comes in, credit means what goes out. So asset value will be increased and cash value will be decreased. That's what you need to map. Okay, so we need to map this account. Asset account debit and offset account credit. This is asset account, this is offset account means cash. Same you need to map for the tax layer as well. Okay, I have mapped. So I need to map so many things in this one. We will revisit this one fixed asset posting profile n number of times tomorrow, today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. Okay, fine. So fixed asset group or for fixed asset posting profile is created. I'm sorry, fixed asset posting profile is created. Next one is parameters. Next one is parameters. Parameters. So in this, you are going to map that posting profile. Fixed asset posting profile you are attaching. Fine, we have attached. So in the fixed asset posting profile, select fixed asset posting profile which you have created. Then you can create fixed asset master. Okay, you can create fixed asset master. Let me create. These are the prerequisites if you want to create a fixed asset master. So one of the important question or whatever it may be interview, they will ask like what are the minimum setups need to be created for a fixed asset. Then you need to explain these setups. This is straightforward question. What are the minimum setups? We need to map it. Okay, fine. So click on new button. So while selecting here, if you select buildings, then I have not mapped all those things. The number sequence will be captured from fixed asset parameters because I have not mapped all fixed asset groups and everything. That is the reason it is not coming. Whatever it is prerequisite, it is there. If you map it, it will come automatically one number sequence from the fixed asset master. I mean to say parameters. But now I am selecting laptops. Then in the laptop group, I have mapped BIL LP001. That number it is coming. I am entering, suppose Lenovo laptop, something. I have created, laptop is created. Okay, then if you want to see what is the status, you can click on books. If you want to see the value of the material or something, you need to click on books. Inside we have mapped current layer, tax layer. The status is not yet acquired. Not yet acquired means still not purchased. It was not purchased the material. And if you want to see the values transactions, you can click on transaction. For current layer, what are the transactions? Still I have not created anything. You can see. If you go to tax layer, you can see the transactions related to tax layer. Like if it is USA, United States of America, they will have 4 to 5 setups. I mean to say 4 to 5 books of records they want to submit. They need to submit to the government of USA. So in India it is only two. One is current layer, one is tax layer. So fixed asset is created. Fixed asset is created but not acquired. So the status is not yet acquired. Not yet acquired. Now if you want to acquire this fixed asset, there are many methods. One of the function is fixed asset journal. There are different options. You will understand many scenarios. 4 to 5 different scenarios are there. Fixed asset journal. So if I want to purchase a fixed asset, I need to go to fixed asset module, journal entries, fixed asset journal. This is the first step. If I want to create a fixed asset journal, I need one journal name should be created. Am I right? One journal name should be created. If I click new, the journal name is not there. Blank. So we need to create one journal name. So if I want to create journal name, where I have to go? Can anyone guide me?
General ledger.
General ledger.
Journal setup.
Journal setup.
Journal setup.
Journal names.
Journal names. Okay. We need to create one journal name for fixed assets. Click on new. Fixed asset acquisition journal. FA acquisition journal. And the type is post fixed assets. The type is post fixed assets. Don't look at remaining. It is for different. It is post fixed assets. The type is post fixed assets, and you need to create journal name. We are learning from last 15 days. Same logic. Fixed asset acquisition journal. So as I told you, my best practice is 6 digits is more enough. 6 digits means 9,99,999.
Yeah. while creating that number sequence code, by default, the system is automatically showing as a shared, that scope is showing shared data. What does it mean actually shared? If we choose shared means what will happen actually?
Okay, fine. Coming to, I will come to that point. Good question. Let me show. Okay. One is, I think you are not aware of this one. Suppose product and product master. Enterprise level data I have explained, am I right?
Yeah.
So in this, product and product master is enterprise level data. Product and product master is enterprise level data. What it means, so we are deviating. Let me give clarification to him. So let me go to inventory management. Inventory management or product information management. Product information management. So here, setup, product information management parameters, number sequence. So product number, if you right click, view details, this is shared. Means whatever you are creating product or product master, it will be available in all companies. This is a T&L topic, of course. Look at this one, 001, 002, 003, like this. The same will be available in all companies. Actually, in BAL company, how many items we have created? If you look at this one, release product, if you remember, even that is T&L, we have created only 1 or 2 items. I have shown like Chair 1 and Chair 4, am I right? One person asked me why it is not created. So chairs are already there. I can release that one. That's what I told you. So only 3 or 4. We have created 3. One is Chair 4 we have created. Chair is released from the system. So it is available by default. All the masters, product and product masters are available. It was created in some other companies. It was available. This process will be done through this process, like this number sequence, because that is enterprise level data. Understood? If you want to
follow the company level scope, right?
Yes, it's not company. Actually, company in India, like in our system, company equal to legal entity. That is enterprise level data. The word you need to use, enterprise level data or cross company data. Then it is there. Understood?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, fine. So usually for number sequences, it is each company wise different number sequence. So I have created. So let me write down the journal name, whatever you are creating. The type should be, remember, post fixed assets. Journal type. You need to remember this one. Okay. So we have defined journal name, created. Now if you go to the fixed asset journals, now if you select here, it will show you the journal name and go to lines. So now what I'm doing, I'm purchasing on April 1st. So that for easy calculation, I'm purchasing this laptop. At the rate of $6,000. Suppose for easy calculation, I'm doing $6,000 instead of 6 lakhs. $6 lakhs, it is too much amount. At least $6,000 also, it is a big amount. But example, like it is a very valuable latest mobile, latest laptop, something 6,000. Otherwise, if you want realistic, I can enter $600. $600. Okay. Now look at this one. It is laptop, debit, and offset account is coming automatically. From where it is coming? It was mapped in the fixed assets, fixed asset posting profiles. We have defined offset account. We have defined offset account, cash account 110180. That name is coming automatically, that number is coming automatically. Okay, and now if you go to the list tab, general tab, books tab, it is coming automatically tax layer also. Because I don't want to post two separate transactions for current layer and tax layer. I want to post at a time. That is this one. Now I'm posting. So April 1st, 2021, I'm posting this one. Okay, now look at this one, operation completed. Number of vouchers is 1, but if you go inside, you will find how many transactions you are expecting. If you go inside voucher, always 2 transactions, am I right? One is debit, one is credit. Now if you verify, there are 4 transactions. Look at this one. There are 4 transactions. Duplicate. It is not a duplicate. If you scroll right side, you will find current layer and tax layer. One is in current layer. For current layer, it is fixed asset account debit and cash account, petty cash account credit, and fixed asset debit and cash account credit. So if you go to fixed asset master, fixed asset master, so in this, if you go to books, as per the current layer, the status is open now. Earlier it is not yet acquired, now it is open, means purchased. Now if you go to the transactions, it was available $600 transaction posted. And if you go to the second one, tax layer transactions, it will show you it is 600. How it was posted, this tax layer also? How it was posted means we have configured, let me keep like this, duplicate. In the books, we have configured fixed asset books. Whenever you are posting in the current layer, I have suggested to the system, post in the tax layer also. That is the reason it was posted tax layer also. Understood? So this is the setup. In these books, I have configured whenever you are posting acquisition, at that time post in the tax layer also in the acquisition type. That is the reason it was posted. Now you are telling like, okay, it is posted 4 transactions. Till now I have posted so many transactions. on which all these transactions, purchase order, sales orders, there are so many transactions. Which layer it was posted? Can we see? Let me go to the accounts payable module, purchase orders, purchase orders. We have posted so many transactions and we have not observed what is the layer it is there. Let me go to this purchase order invoice. So if you go to the fixed asset and if you verify the invoice voucher, it was posted 2 or 3 lines. Okay, now if you verify, it is current layer. Whether you have mentioned or not mentioned, every transaction will be posted in current layer only. How it is posting means, whether you have not mentioned or mentioned, it is by default, it is current layer. And in the journal names also, the layer is there, current layer. So by default, any transaction will be posted in current layer only. But now, because this books mapping, tax layer also come into the picture. So this will be used in the books only. Okay, don't expect customer account in the tax layer, vendor account in the tax layer. It is not there. By default, whenever you are creating a data, it is all are in current layer only. Only for fixed asset module, this concept is introduced, tax layer or layering concept. Only for fixed asset module. Okay, fine. Next, now if you close this one, let me go to the fixed assets. Let me go to fixed asset master. Whether it is available here in this one only. So if you select this one, if you click on profile, look at this one, it is $600, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. It was this it was there deduction. How it is coming 10? 600 divided by 5, $120. For the year, 1 year, $120. For the month, it is $10, $10, $10. Okay, let me go to general ledger. Let me create calendars, ledger calendars. Let me create fiscal calendars. We have only one financial year is there, 22. Let me create for 23, 24, 25. 23, it is created. 24, the same thing, like this legal, like fiscal calendar. If you want to create in SAP, it will take half an hour to 1 hour. Half an hour to 1 hour in SAP. So in Dynamics, it is 1 minute, less than 1 minute. It's a seconds only. Okay, now if you go to the close and if you open the profile, it will show you each month $10 only depreciation up to April 1st to March 31st, $10. Then April 1st 2022 once again $10. There is no change. So at the last, after 5 years, the value of the fixed asset is 0. Okay, if you go to tax layer and verify the profile. Initially, first 1 year, 3 lakhs depreciation. That means 300 depreciation. 300 means 300 divided by 12, it is $25. Up to 1 year, it is $25. Next year, it is 12.5. Next year, it is once again minimum depreciation 10. It is there. That is the reason it is coming 10. Otherwise, it is 6.75. Like that, it will be. So in the parameter, we have mapped minimum depreciation $10. That is the reason it is calculating $10. Okay, so here, while doing this one, it is in the fixed asset parameters. Minimum depreciation is mapped here $10. That is the reason it was calculating $10. Understood? Otherwise, it will calculate.
Actually, it should not be like that, Satya, because if we mention it as minimum depreciation is $10 means then it will be against the calculation, no?
See, if it is against the calculation, if it is $25, it is 25 only, am I right?
Yeah, but it is a reducing bands method, no? So as per the calculation.
If you don't want, you can make it 0.
Okay, so it is not mandatory, right?
It's not mandatory, but as per USA, as per USA, this is a method. This is country to country, it will be changed.
Okay.
That is your wish. Okay, you can make it 0. What is the problem? Then it will calculate exactly the values.
Okay.
So let me make it 0. Okay, it is throwing error message. Minimum in maybe it is in countries. Some countries there is minimum, I think. Okay, I have mapped minimum 0.01. Let me close and let me open. This is only on the fly, it is calculating. Okay, clear now?
Yeah.
This is setup. Understood? Any questions here in this one? Okay, so one screen. Now I'm closing this form. In 2012, this is the only one option. You need to go to books and you need to verify the transactions and profiles and everything. This is the only one option in 2012. In 2012, and I mean to say previous versions, you need to go to books and you need to verify transactions, you need to verify balances, you need to verify profiles. If you want to verify balances, it will show you what is the asset value, what is the depreciation value, what is the disposed of sale, everything it will show you. As of now, I have not posted any depreciation. Otherwise, it will show you depreciation, what is the value, and if it is a sales value, what is the value, everything it will show you. This is every time you need to come, you need to select and you need to click on these buttons. Now in D365 only, Microsoft has developed one feature. If you look at this one, small form, one screen, valuations. If you click on valuations, this screen is introduced in 2012 in D365 only. Okay, you can see all these balances here also. From here also we can see the balances. Understood? This is a new form introduced in D365, a small screen developed. It's a kind of report or inquiry, It was developed by Microsoft. This form is not available in previous version AX 2012, but in D365 it is available. So anyhow, you are going to learn all these things remaining all, like depreciation, disposal of sale, disposal of scrap, what is this written down, revaluation. I will explain all these things. Understood? Any questions? Now, after some time, I need to do the depreciation calculation. I need to do depreciation calculation. Then, if I want to do depreciation calculation, I need to create one journal, depreciation journal. I need to create one journal name in the same fixed asset journal. You can create one more new, and I want fixed asset depreciation, but it is equation only available. So once again, I need to create depreciation. For that, I need to create one more journal name, fixed asset depreciation journal. But this should be one is current, same post fixed assets, the same post fixed assets. There is no difference journal name. One more journal name I need to create. Fixed asset depreciation current layer. For this, it is current layer only. Now tax layer also I need to create. The same type, post fixed assets. Fixed asset depreciation tax layer I need to map. Okay, while doing this one, I need to map. Okay, I need to map tax layer. I need to map tax layer. One is current layer, one is tax layer. Understood? One is current layer, one is tax layer. Now, so I'm going to fixed asset depreciation current layer. So click on lines. Whether if I want to calculate one by one manually, it is hectic job. I can use function, one function, proposals, depreciation proposal. I can use the function called depreciation proposal. immediately I'm getting error message. The reporting currency amounts must be updated on the fixed asset book transactions before running a depreciation. Update the reporting currency amounts through the wizard found under fixed assets setup. Add reporting currency amounts to fixed asset books. If you remember, this error I have explained last time. Whenever I have explained about dual currency, at that time I told you need to run this process. Fixed assets, add reporting currency amounts to depreciation books. You need to select exchange rate. This is must. Next. I cannot execute second time. Please try to understand. Even though it is no transactions, it is must, you need to execute. Next. And you need to make it yes. And then finish. I'm clicking on finish. Second time it will not ask to do it. Okay, so it is updated. Now if you go to this one, close. Once again it is processing the batch job. If you are running now, it will throw same error message because that batch job is not executed. Tomorrow I will show you the job, it was added to queue. If you want to execute that batch job, we know already services.msc, we need to enable this batch job. So now in 1 minute I cannot enable. Okay, tomorrow morning I will enable this one and I will show you this batch job should be enabled, then it will be processed, then only you can do the like fixed asset depreciation transactions. If you want to do fixed asset depreciation proposal, like depreciation proposals, it is must that should be executed. Until and unless it will not allow you. Okay, any questions? This will continue tomorrow. It was the job is stopping, so that job should be executed, then we need to enable this job. Tomorrow I will show you. Okay, fine. Any more quick questions? If nothing, we can wind up the session for today. We'll connect once again, same time, 7 a.m. IST. See you all. Bye-bye.